So, Souvik, in your mind, what does a good data science portfolio look like?
A good data science portfolio, in my opinion, that would be
Right.
at least like there is not limit, but yeah, more than 4 projects, minimum four
Right.
to five projects.
Mm-hmm.
And the projects, there should be, he should have a profile ready on Kaggle. And on that Kaggle, on his profile, he should have some published sheets of Tableau. Before that,
Right.
he should present his Python notebook file where he has first cleaned the data. First, has done the feature engineering processes which are taught under machine learning, that what are the relation with what feature is related to our target feature in what much amount, like
Right.
what is the correlation between them. So these correlation scores, everything are depending upon that excluded. Then train and test your data, see which model works fine. So
Right.
once you clean your data, then you can make the data in a visualization format with the help of Tableau. So doing these things, providing that in your Kaggle profile, and Kaggle is a big place for data scientists and machine learners.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, and even the genius level people, they compete over there at in global
Right.
level. I've seen them that their work is dangerous. I mean, during this pandemic time also, whatever COVID data came in, there was a lot of contribution
Right.
from Kaggle developer, like the developers were present on Kaggle community. So that thing is done. And after that, the most important thing that I would like to mention in case of data analyst or data scientist, if you're a competitive coder, maybe you have to do a like intense not maybe, I agree, you have to do a intense hard work or in coding, particularly in coding. But when you're a data scientist, yes, some people I have seen, they ask me, sir, is coding very essential in data scientist? So when they use this very word, so I say that no, not like you're not a competitive coder, so you can ease your at that pedal over coding a little bit. But
Right.
that is not something to be taken lightly. Like, it is not reducing your work. You might not be doing that much coding as a competitive coder, but the extra burden upon you is you have to know endless number of tools.
Right.
Like, tools are the most important thing for a data scientist. It's not like I learned Python, I know machine learning, and done, I'm the data
Right.
scientist. That you are
Right.
far from data scientist, becoming data scientist, I mean. So it is like you have to know at least two visualizing tools such as Excel, Tableau, or Tableau Power BI.
Right.
And then you should know languages like Python and R. If you don't know R, it's all
It's
right,
okay.
but it's
Yeah.
good. Like, if you have a little bit exposure to R as well, and your stronghold is Python, that also works fine. So then machine learning algorithm comes into play. Apart from that, you need to know how to access a database. For that, you need to know
Right.
SQL, PostgreSQL. Then after, then coding, like SQL are simple queries, but PLSQL, that is the programming. It is a programming language in the
Right.
sequential format. So PLSQL, these things are you have to learn. And apart from that, whenever whatever project comes, like right now we are doing on web development, so I have to learn JavaScript. Like, I never learned
Right.
Java, a new JavaScript in my college, because I took data science as a major.